Hello again. This video is really aimed at coaches who have players who are fairly new to the game, and it's going to focus on tactics for throw-ins. Remember, if you have a throw-in, you want to keep possession. It's just the same as having the ball on the field and one of your players has the ball at their feet, passing it to keep possession. A throw-in is really just a pass, but with your hands over your head. So as in my previous videos, I've always said that if you have the ball and you're in possession, you want your team to be spread out. So therefore, if you have a throw-in, you want your players spread out. You do not want them to be compact, and what you see far too often at the lower level is everyone comes in really close to where the thrower is. Okay? A lot of the players do. Okay? What that then does is it draws all the other team's players close in as well to mark them. And what you have is a situation of stalemate, effectively. The thrower stands there, and little Johnny standing there with the ball, looking at his players. No one's open, he doesn't know what to do. And often the coach is just shouting, "Down the line, throw it down the line, throw it down the line." Little Johnny doesn't know what to do because no options are good. He ends up just throwing it in some random direction, and often the ball is lost. I'm not a big fan of just telling your players where to throw the ball. Remember, we're trying to teach them to learn the game on their own, not be told what to do. So telling them to throw it down the line is not particularly helpful. It's also not easy for the players at this level to be able to have a ball being thrown over their head, to be able to control it and keep possession. So really what you want to do is reverse that and have your players make sure they do not crowd the thrower. Okay? Then you want to make sure that your players are moving, but not all at once. You need to practice this. So really what you want to do is have someone move towards the thrower into the space. If they're followed, that will create space behind them so the ball can go over their head into that space. If they're not followed, then they're open to receive the pass. Often I tell my players they want to get the ball settled on the ground as quickly as they can, because a pass on the ground is easier to make than a bouncing ball, easier to control than a bouncing ball. And often once the player gets the ball, their best option is just to play it back on the ground to the thrower, who's often always left unmarked, because they're going to be under pressure quite quick, and at least then the thrower has a bit more time to try and keep position, just like you do when passing. Time equals space, space equals time, to make a better decision for keeping the ball.